Okay, well, hello, welcome everyone to the SISEL Success Team call. This is Jackie Christensen. It is April 6th, 2015. So glad you joined me tonight and are investing the next 30 or 40 minutes in your SISEL business. As most of you know, we meet at this time every Monday night, and the purpose of this call is to help you with your SISEL business. So we have a great call. I have a great call ready for you tonight. It's going to be about how to convert your customers into distributors and also how to turn your one-time customers into preferred customers. So I've got a lot of good information for you tonight. If you're listening to the call live, I appreciate you being on the line. Feel free to share the call afterwards. I'll post it on the SISEL Success Team page on Facebook, and I'll post it in the back office as well. If you're listening to the recorded version, great to have you listening as well. You can listen as many times as you want. If you find this information helpful, please pass it on to your own distributors, your own team, and downline so they can benefit from it as well. Okay, well, just a couple announcements. There's a call tonight in exactly 1 hour with Tom Maurer Sr. He'll be on the SISEL Connect call tonight. That is the weekly SISEL corporate call. Everyone is invited, including guests. And Tom is going to be announcing the release date of both the Vanquish and the Diminish. Those are both eye and wrinkle products. The Vanquish is the instant 60-second get rid of your bags, get rid of your wrinkles, kind of temporary product, lasts about 6 or 8 hours. And then the Diminish is for the same purpose, but it's long-lasting results. That's the permanent result. So stay tuned. And that's the same phone number as the morning call. So make sure that you invite some guests on. If you want to text a few people while you're listening to this call, give them a heads up. Or you want to three-way some people in, please do so. Hop on the line just a few minutes early, because if you wait till the top of the hour, it's very difficult to get on. You have to keep trying 3 or 4 or 5 times or more. But that'll be a great call tonight. So always exciting things happening in SISEL. Okay, so let's get right to the heart of the call tonight, how to convert your existing customers into distributors. Now, we all want more customers. We all want more distributors. But if you have some people and they've said, you know, I really want to try some of these products, I'm not sure I want to be a distributor yet, then make sure that you put them on your calendar. So, for example, someone says, gosh, I really want to try the Sizzling and a few of the weight loss products. I need to really believe in something and see the results before I can market it myself. How many of you have heard that before? I hear it maybe 10 or 15% of the time. So not too much, but there are a lot of people out there that really want to try the product first. So we talked about before how to counter that and how to respond to them. So I'm not going to be talking about that this week as far as getting them to not wait on their business, but for, let's just say, you've come to the fact that they just want to try the product. Well, that's great. You know why it's great? Because you have a new customer. When you have a new customer, it's going to count toward your overall PV, your personal volume. In order to maximize your in order to maximize your pay, both your daily pay, the fast start bonuses, and your monthly pay, the direct distributor commission, you got to maximize it if you're a platinum. Also, you're going to collect any money in your downline that isn't being collected because someone below you is not a platinum, all right? The next upline platinum is always rewarded with whatever's left on the table from what other people are not collecting, okay? So if you have a customer and you're just on a $100 a month auto purchase, not just, but you're on a $100 a month auto purchase, well, you're not maximizing the comp. But if you have 2 customers and they're each buying Sizzling each month, well, there's another $100, 100 PV points. So their 100 plus your 100 equals 200 PV. So it's really great. Not all companies allow you to do this. In fact, most companies in network marketing do not allow you to count your customer volume towards your personal volume, okay? So this is really something special in the industry. So make sure you're taking advantage of it. So someone says, okay, I just want to try the products, see how they work. Great. All right, so what I mean by putting them on your calendar, put them on your tickler file. Literally pull out your calendar, and let's say your friend Carol is going to try the product, and she just ordered them today. And she gets them, let's say she gets them Wednesday or Thursday. I always tell people, well, call me when you get your products so I can answer any questions for you. I just want to know they got it. I want to make sure that they're taking it right, especially my example with Sizzling, because some people will mix it with water in a shaker bottle and will shake it up. And personally, I'd rather drink water. Personally, I don't think the Sizzling gets that flavor optimized when you just mix it with water. Now, you know, you might like it that way, but that's just my personal opinion. And, you know, if you drink it in the morning before a workout, great, mix it with water, it's fine. But if you're trying to make a good impression on a first-time customer with Sizzling, tell them to mix it with something else besides water, okay? Even just half water and half almond milk is great. Or, you know, any of the other substitution type of milks. Orange juice, and if they're not on a diet, you know, or something like that, that's fine. You know why? Because any other liquid, it seems, that I've used, other than water, makes that shake taste so good. And it's even better if you put it in a blender with some ice cubes or some frozen fruit. The reason I'm telling you this is because when someone's going to try the Sizzling or maybe one of the other products, they want to know that it works. In case of the Sizzling, they want to make sure it tastes good. That's the number one thing, is the taste. When people have, they have in-homes and they have tasting parties and they have shakes, and there's various companies out there that do nutritional shakes. They're making that shake taste as good as possible, because that's what you're going to base your decision on, is the taste, all right? So make sure it tastes good. So I tell someone, call me when you get your product, because they're going to be excited, right? You're going to enforce that, and you're going to tell them the right way to take it. If they're taking the Triangle of Life, you're going to tell them, well, you can take them all together, but make sure you take the Eternity separately, hold it in your mouth for about 45 seconds to a minute to allow it to absorb through your transmucosal glands in your mouth, because it's better absorbed in the mouth, and it bypasses, the resveratrol molecule bypasses being digested through the gut and through the digestive system when it breaks down. So, you know, just little things like that help them out with their first product. All right. So then they're on the way. You say, great, I'm gonna check on you in a couple weeks to see how you're doing. Call me if you have any questions in the meantime, right? Don't micromanage your customers, but be there for them. The reason I tell them that is because about week 3, they're going to have results. They're going to know if they like it. They're going to know if they're going to reorder it, right? So I'll call them on week 3, and I'll say, well, hi, Tara, how are you liking it? How's the Sizzling working for you? How are you liking it so far? And she says, well, I've already lost 6 pounds, and I'm so happy, and my sister wants to order it too, and I think my mom might be interested also. Wow, that's fantastic. Now, this happens all the time, you guys. That's fantastic, because they tell people, oh, I'm trying this new thing, and I've lost this much weight, and how'd you do it? So you want to catch them when they are hot on that product, right? Before they change their mind or before they go off their diet. So what you want to do is call them at that 3-week mark, ask them how they're doing. They give you a good report, right? You say, wow, Carol, that is great news. I'm so proud of you. That's fantastic. Well, you received your product 3 weeks ago. You probably are running out by now. She says, yeah, in fact, a couple days I did 2 scoops, or I took it twice, so I really need to order some more. Thanks, you know, I'm really glad you called. Great. Here's what you say. Well, here's what we can do. There's a few options. I can definitely order you some more, and I can save you some money a few different ways. You can continue to be a customer, but it sounds like it's really working for you, so I know your first intention was to become a distributor. Be quiet and listen. Remember, you're reminding her what she said. She wanted to join the business, but she wanted to see how the product worked first, right? So she says, oh, yeah, no, it's working really well. And then I'll remind her, well, you said your sister's interested? Yeah, she wants to buy some, and I think she wants the lollipops too, and yada, yada. And then your mom. Oh, that's great. Tell me about your mom. Well, she's always been heavy, and she saw me losing weight, and she wants to check. Well, you know what? Then you're reinforcing. Remember, you definitely want to become a distributor, because by having just a few more people on the Sizzling yourself, you're going to get your Sizzling for free. Really? Okay, so she's excited now about starting, because she's going to start getting money in. We're going to show her how she can get her products for free, right? And you can tell her, make sure you put this on an auto purchase so you get every month, because that's going to give you the absolute lowest price as a distributor, okay? So she is already thinking about becoming a distributor. You're showing her how to get her money back, and also you're showing her how, how she can do the business. So this is really, really good. All right, and also how she can get the lowest possible price. Just a little side note, guys. A distributor price can be the lowest price, but only if someone is on an auto purchase, okay? So if a distributor is not on an auto purchase and they're just buying the products each month, they're going to get the same price as a preferred customer. So basically there's three prices. There's the distributor price on an auto purchase. The next one is add 10%, and that's the distributor not in an auto purchase, no AP. It's also the preferred customer price, right? And then if it's neither, and it's just kind of a one-off customer, they just buy something from you once, then that's the suggested retail price. So for example, the sizzling would be $50, would be the lowest price, and then the next price is $55, and the next price is $60, okay? All right, so that's how you convert someone that was interested in the business, but they wanted to try the product first. That's probably the easiest, right? Because they're going to get results, and they were thinking about it anyway. Okay, so now let's go to the person that is just a customer, and they are happy on the triangle of life. Let's say, use another example. They're happy on the triangle of life, and you check in with them again at about week 3. Why? Because all our products are designed to last about a month, okay? The triangle of life could last a little bit more. It depends on how much they're taking, but give or take, a month, 30 days. So you want to put it on your schedule to call that person in 3 weeks. Call, don't text, don't email. You could text and say, hey, can you be able to talk, but try to get them on the phone. You have the biggest chance of success when you actually talk to someone in person or on the phone. Okay, so let's say someone said, gosh, it's going really well. I love it. I seem to have more energy and I'm sleeping better. Those are big things. Don't underestimate results of people, because sleep is really important, as you all know. So when someone says I'm sleeping better, talk about it with them. Get excited with them. Wow, tell me about that. What do you mean? Were you having trouble sleeping before? Yes, in fact, I hadn't slept a good night's sleep for months. And I don't know, maybe it's a triangle of life, maybe it's not, but I'm sleeping. Well, be all over that, okay? Congratulate them, tell them that's great. You know what? Other people have told me those two things. It's very common that they have a lot of energy during the day, they don't need a nap in the afternoon, they don't feel like they're going to fall asleep at their desk. And also, they sleep better, all right? So that might be from the Spectrum X, because the Spectrum X has all vitamins and essential trace minerals maybe that are missing in their brain, and they're not able to fall asleep. Maybe they're missing copper and selenium or magnesium, and that just helps them sleep better. All right, so talk about the results and say, wow, that's really fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Have you noticed any other results? Let them just pile it on. You're making a case here, right? Don't jump to the conclusion quite yet. Any other results? Well, yeah, actually, my husband started taking it too, and I think his blood pressure is going down. He's only been taking it for a few weeks. Then you would say, you know what, that's a very common positive side effect or result of the triangle of life. The product, a lot of people take it just to lower their blood pressure and their cholesterol and their type 2 diabetes or their high blood sugar. And they say, wow, well, I have high blood sugar too, I didn't tell you. Then you say, well, you know what, then it's really important that you stay on this product, okay? So kind of comes full circle. And you say, okay, great, well, listen, I want to make sure that you don't run out of it, and also I wanted to be sure and show you how you can get your product for free. In fact, I don't know if you'd be at all interested or not, but as a distributor, I get the absolute lowest price, even 10% lower than a preferred customer. So if you're interested, I can tell you about that too. All right, so you kind of set the stage. They're waiting to know how they can save money and what you have to offer. right? That what's in it for me, right? So you say, well, being a customer is great, and I really appreciate that. If you want to stay as a customer, fantastic. Let me tell you how to get the best price as a customer. And you tell them about how to become a preferred customer. You put your triangle of life on an auto purchase or an auto ship. Auto ship sounds better because it doesn't, connotate money. You get it to your door every 4 weeks, every 30 days or so. You won't run out of it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to pull out your credit card again. Let's just get it to you on auto ship. And how does that sound? Yeah, that sounds good. What's my benefit? Well, you get 10% off the normal price. Wow, that's great. Now, if you want me to show you how to get your product paid for, I can tell you that too. Let them be interactive. Don't just talk. And they'll say, yeah. Well, what do you mean paid for? Well, let me give you an example. We have both customers and distributors in our business, and it's your choice what you want to be. But if you've ever thought of having your own business and do what I do and work from home and earn some extra money, great, I can show you how to do that, or at least how to get your product for free. And then you have that same conversation. Okay, so you're just opening up for discussion, and the reason you're calling them is to check on them, see how they like their product. And assuming that everything's going great, you're going to show them how to get a lower price and not run out of the product. Okay, because they're almost done with the product, you're going to reorder it. You're giving them the option when they reorder, do you want to pay the same price or do you want a discount? Okay, great. I can also show you how to get your product for free. Normally people get excited about that. They kind of perk up, well, what do you mean? So make sure you explain. See, I get paid, as a distributor, I get paid 20% on everyone's first order. In fact, the first order and everything you buy during the first 30 days. And I get commissions each month every time they reorder. And they say, really? So you're explaining to them not in a, quote, network marketing model or using that lingo, but just some elementary facts. This is how you get your product paid for, all right? So they show some interest. Have a little, a deeper conversation. Now, they don't need to make the decision right there on the phone. What you want to do is get me or your upline or someone on your team on the phone with you. Let them do the selling part of it, the close. Let them have that business conversation. If it's your friend or your brother, your sister, someone you're not really comfortable having that conversation with, say, well, I tell you what, let me do this. I'll send you a little more information on the business side of it, and it's just a 15-minute video. Why don't you watch that, and we'll talk again tomorrow. How does that sound at the time? Is 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock tomorrow night good for you? Oh, yeah, I'm home. Call me at 7. Okay, great. Get off the phone, and then call whoever you want to have you do your follow-up call with you. Let them know, hey, I have a call with my sister at 7, and fill them in on what's going on. She might be interested in the business. I talked about this with her. Okay, great. So then you call, if it's me that's doing the call with you, then call me just, 2-3 minutes before, and then we'll call your sister or your mom or whoever it is. And all you have to do is introduce your upline. Hey, Mom, this is John. I was just getting back to you. Just feel a good time. Yep, it sure is. Okay, good. Hey, listen, I'm working tonight with my business partner who's been in the business a lot longer than me. We work together a few times a week, and I'm really learning from her. Mom, this is Jackie. Jackie, this is my mom, Linda. And then you can literally mute your line and just listen, because I'm going to do the call for you, all right, on your behalf. So it's a very comfortable call. As you guys know, as a team, we're not pushy. And as a company, we're not pushy. We don't make or try to convince anyone to do anything they don't want to do. All we're going to do is show her how she can benefit from being a distributor, all right? Fallback position is to have them, if they're not interested in the business, that's okay. Fallback position is have them become a preferred customer on an auto purchase. That gets them a discounted price. It gets you a regular customer that you can pay on every month and count toward your platinum level qualification each month, okay? So that is how to convert your customers into distributors, all right? You're offering it to them. Now, the second part is I wanted to discuss how to turn your one-time customers into preferred customers. Excuse me. So a preferred customer is someone that's on an auto purchase. Okay, they get the lowest possible price that they can as a customer, and that's not all. one of the ways that you can get them to become a preferred customer is to let them know, and we don't really think about this very often, but did you know that preferred customers get a 20% rebate each and every month? The day we get paid, which is the 13th through the 15th of each month for the month prior, they get customer dollars in their own customer account, okay? So when a preferred customer purchases product, the following month, they're going to have a 20% rebate towards the next purchase. So, for example, let's say someone purchases $100 of product, and then they put the, let's say, the Eternity and the Sizzling on an auto purchase, right? $100. So they spend $100. The next month on the 15th, they're going to have a $20 or 20% rebate. Those are rebate dollars to apply to their next purchase. So that is in their account, and as they go through the order process in the back office, there's a reminder that they have this much money in their customer account, but they like to apply it to their total. So they can literally take $20 off whatever the total is. And that goes from month to month to month to month. So the second month, they buy another $100 worth of product, right? They're going to subtract that $20 off. They're only going to have to pay $80. Well, they spent $80 and they're going to get 20% off, so $16 off the next month's purchase. So let's say, oh, I said $20, I'm going to go ahead and spend $150. I'm going to get the full triangle of life, and it goes on and on and on, okay? So 2 things to remember on someone that just wants to try a product, or they want to have you keep ordering it for them, or they want you to buy it, they're going to pay you back and all that stuff. I don't do any of that, by the way. What you can tell them is they can get the lowest possible price by becoming a preferred customer. That means something on an auto purchase of $50 or more, 50 PV or more, okay? And that they're going to get a rebate of 20%. This is really good. It was designed for customer retention. So that one-time customer is going to be paying 10% more, or even, 10% more, and they're not going to get a 20% rebate, all right? So people said they're going to be doing the math. Oh, you mean I get 10% less and I get a 20% rebate? 30%? Well, yeah, kind of, but yeah, 30%. Wow, that's incentive right there to become a preferred customer, all right? And then the benefit to you is that preferred customers, you have a regular customer each month, and that counts toward your platinum qualification each month. Okay, so you might want to listen to this call, the recorded call again, just to kind of get it clear in your head, but these strategies really work. Now, we can either be an order taker or we can become a salesperson and a sales distributor for SISEL, right? An order taker is just someone that answers the phone and says, yeah, sure, I can order that. Yeah, I can order the sizzling for you. Okay, great. Well, give me your information, and I'll put the order in for you. That's an order taker. We're not doing any. There's no special skills for that. So you want to become skilled in your SISEL business and have these, have these conversations with your customers. Have these conversations with your potential distributors that are buying the product, because it's beneficial to them and it's beneficial to you for them to become either a preferred customer or a distributor, right? Okay, so there's some steps that you already know in the training that we've done, and it's in your welcome email letter. I talked about the 5 steps to success when you get your SISEL business going, right? How to get your products paid for, and that example was set on $200 a month. And the next one is how to earn extra income and have really a change in lifestyle. That's $500 a month, right? And then the third one is how to create a residual income, $1,000 or more a month. So this is something that you can also have a conversation with your prospective distributor, and you can say, great, you can get your products paid for, and that's the first step, and they say, good, no, this sounds really good. Now it's up to you to bring up part 2. Now, if you want to earn some extra income and earn $200, $300, $400, $500 a month, I can show you how to do that too. You're fishing here. You're just kind of throwing out the bait, And they're either going to say yay or nay. They're going to say, well, yeah, well, how do I do that? Or, yeah, you can tell me more about that. Or, yeah, that sounds good. Whatever it is, some sort of pause, and go ahead and tell them a little bit more. And that's when it comes to, well, you know, you can have a few distributors, but the point where you really start making money is when you have other people, you bring in a few other people to do the business with you. And then they're getting customers and distributors, and you're going to get paid on everything everyone does in the entire team. That usually is followed by a really or a wow, because they don't understand the concept. I certainly didn't before I got into network marketing. All right, and then you can even say, you know, if you're looking to create full-time income or residual income, then you can do that too. All right, so you're putting it out there and you're seeing if they respond. You're putting it out there and you're seeing how they respond. They say, what do you mean residual income? Explain residual income to them. Well, every time your customers and let's say your distributors, you have two people doing the business too, every time they buy products, Barbara, you get paid. Every single month, everyone renews their order. They get another bottle of the Triangle of Life or they get another sizzling, you're going to get paid. That's residual. It keeps going. Every time they buy, every time they reorder, you keep getting paid. So that's also considered passive income. So it depends on how they respond. Now, you don't have to take it any further than that. You know why? You don't want to. Get your upline on the phone with you to do a follow-up call. You can say, you know what, I can tell you, might be able to tell you more about it, but I don't want to mess it up. You know, let me just send you some information on it, and you can kind of see an overview of the company part of it, how you make money, and then I'll call you back tomorrow. How's that sound? Good. How's 8 o'clock? Okay, great. Yeah, I'll call you then. All right, make sure you look at the video. I'm going to send it to you right after we hang up. Done. Jackie, I have a follow-up call tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And you fill me in. And then we do the call together, okay? So all you're doing, you're setting the stage. You're just setting the stage. So that's kind of how you handle that. So I'm going to share some statistics with you on another company. It's a network marketing company. You may have heard of it. It's called Isogenics. Now, Isogenics is mostly about detox and weight loss. Right, those are their primary products. And they have a few other products too, but these are the staples and the foundational products of the company. Well, on their website, they have something about earnings. Now, I have a good friend that's in Isogenics, and she was kind of telling me that the inside strategy of how their business works and what their team does. I thought it was very, very interesting. I'll share that with you in a minute, but here's what it says on their website. It says that 84.4% of their members are simply product consumers, customers. They earned no commission, and all this information is based in 2012, right? That's a lot. 84.4% of all the products purchased from Isogenics worldwide are from customers. Customers, that's one of the strongest companies out there. They're definitely in the top 50, maybe even in the top 25, right? All right, 10.9% of our members have introduced someone else into Isogenics and earned less than $500 a year. This is 2012, okay? 10.9% have become distributors, but they've earned less than $500. Okay, that's what, $40 a month or $45 a month? Not a lot. Now, the average annual income for people in this category, annual income is $145. Okay, and listen to this. Only 4.7% of their members are actually taking advantage of the income opportunity and earn $500 or more. Again, 2012. So it says they treated their Isogenics business like a business, devoting considerable time and effort introducing others to their product. All right, so the reason I share this is because that's a huge number. 84.5%, almost 85% are customers. This is one of the biggest companies in network marketing, one of the most successful, right? They have a lesser quality product, they have a limited product catalog, but yet they are a very, very successful company. Why? Because they're product-based. Guess what? Our company is product-based. We are a health and wellness, anti-aging, longevity company, and we are paid through a network marketing model because that was the decision of Tom Maurer Sr. He wanted to help people. He wanted to help individual distributors earn money. He thought this is the fairest way to sell it, right? So if we consider the power of our customer base, wow, that's incredible. And you know what? Most people in general and in SISEL do not get intimidated to talk to someone about trying the product. What are people intimidated about? Sharing the business. That's right, sharing the business. I was one of them. Maybe you were one of them. Odds are you probably were. You probably are, right? It's not in our human nature to want to sell something to someone, all right? We have these hang-ups, but we can talk about products all day long. We can ask for referrals. We can talk about testimonials, what's done to us, what's done to someone else. Hey, how's your mom's heart condition doing? Is she doing okay? Well, yeah, but she's having some reactions to the medicine and blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, how's your aunt's arthritis? Last time I saw her, she didn't look so good, like she's feeling so good. Well, yeah, you know, get into conversation with people, and you can say, I don't know if it'll help, but we do have, my company does have a product that has helped a lot of people with a similar condition. It's helped a lot of people that have had high blood pressure, or, you know, I don't know if it'll work, but it's certainly something that, you know, I would recommend to you. Something like that, right? Get into conversation. That's the door opener. So don't underestimate your customer base, and also don't neglect to tell your existing customer how they can become a distributor. And you don't just say, remember, hey, can I show you how to become a distributor? No, there's no benefit to them. Talking benefits. Hey, I know you're going to reorder. That's great. Gosh, thank you so much. You know, since you're going to be reordering, let me tell you a few different options on how we can get your price lowered, how we can get this for you 10% cheaper, and also maybe how to get your products for free. And then let's see how they respond, okay? So, again, put the other person first. You benefit as they buy product, all right? Let's see, I think that's all I wanted to cover. I'd love to answer your questions, so let me just end the recording